Hi guys, it's Paula from PSN Creations. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is a flip through of a Care Bears junk journal that I made. So this is one of my 2025 journal themed goals list. It was on my list. If you saw this video, which I will pin right here, it was on my list of journals that I wanted to make in 2025. I had certain themes that I wanted to kind of cross off, in addition to other themes, as I mentioned in that video. But this was one that I wanted to get around to because I had been hoarding, not hoarding, I've been saving the items. Now, I will say, this is a flip through video, but this is a little bit of bittersweet to me because I accidentally did mess up on the journal and there's no way to correct it. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to keep this journal for myself. So it's okay. But I did try to fix something and I made it worse. So, moral of the story is sometimes you just got to let things be what they are. And realize that you can't fix it sometimes, especially when it's paper. So, okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the journal. It is the cover is made out of the insert of an old VHS tape. So that is the cover here. And here you can see my boo-boo right there. It actually looks worse in person. Maybe it looks bad on video too. So this is an old VHS tape cover. For the Care Bears, I can't recall the year of it, but yeah, so there is vintage lace on the spine. It is sewn all the way around. This is just a satin ribbon closure that's not attached. And yep, here's the cover itself, like I mentioned. And the inside is felt. So I did add felt on the inside. And like I said, it is sewn all the way around. So let's go ahead and start here. So on this front cover, I did add a little clear pocket here, and I just altered a guest check, added a little bit of a snippet of a vintage ribbon or lace that I had. And these are little Care Bear playing cards that I got a hold of. As most of my journals, I'm going to have potentially scrapbook paper. This is the thinner scrapbook paper, single-sided. I'm going to have dyed paper. I'm going to have vintage paper. So we'll just go through. So this is scrapbook paper. It's blue polka dots, and I just fussy cut these little Care Bear friends and glued them on. I love this. I made a pocket here, and there's just a cardstock with the word journal stamped on a little piece of paper and then glued on here, and that's right there, just as a journaling card. And here I used a vintage Monopoly's $20 bill and a little Care Bear sticker. This is food dyed paper. I believe this is food dyed paper. A vintage 1960s dictionary page. This is a coffee filter that I folded and then sewed to make two pockets, one on this side of the page and one on this side. And on here is just simply a altered flashcard. I couldn't remember what it was called. Altered flashcard. I do have a little paper clip right here that is holding just extra security. And then on this side, I just have another one of the playing cards, Care Bear playing cards, and just a piece of paper, just so that I can write things down. And again, the little paper clip has a little star on it and then a little stickers here. This is from a kid's activity book. dyed blue food coloring dyed lined paper. This is either food dyed or avocado dyed. I think this is food dyed. This is a foreign, an Asian music sheet. So you can see some of the writing here in the foreign language. And on here is one of my little book page paper clusters. Page end clusters, I think I call them. And this one is made into a little pocket, so I can tuck some things in there. And I just took a little stamped journey and then a little Care Bear fussy cut. Food dyed paper. This is a National Geographic's vintage map piece. Has a little sticker right there, Care Bear sticker. This is a little paper tab. And then this is just music paper, like music sheets that you can do music notes on, but you can also write. This is from another kids activity book. The little doll is a little creepy, I'm not gonna lie, but there's also a teddy bear, so I went ahead and added it. So there's that. Here's another tuck, and then we have our Care Bear friends here. Happy Story. So again, it's a paper cluster that I make, which I think I've showed them before. They're just these made out of book pages and scraps of paper. And these particular ones I used as side tucks. This is orange food dyed paper. Lots of writing space, as you know, most of my journals have. And this is lined paper. Oh, you know what? Something I just realized that I forgot to put in here, which I'm going to, is one of my junk mailer pockets. I have to have that in one of my own journals for sure. This is vintage music paper that it has been avocado dyed. And on here is a little coin bag that I did stamp or stencil, sorry. And then I added this Care Bear sticker here. And it's actually a double pocket, but I didn't get around to actually adding anything to these pockets. But you can see one pocket here. And then another pocket here. So double pocket. This is a piece of felt that I just, this is the middle of the signature. I sewed right here for a little pocket. And then on this side, I just added this beautiful fussy cut Care Bear. And again, here is the 1923 is a copyright renewed of this music sheet. It's been avocado dyed. Yes, I'm definitely going to add one of my little pockets. I'll probably add it right here. And then we go to the next page. So this is the other side of the little book that had the little dolls and the teddy bears. And on this side of it, it had an ostrich and two other like animals that I didn't like how they looked. So I covered it with some cardstock, some vintage fabric on the top. And then I have this fussy cut Care Bear here. And now I have writing space. The music sheet, the vintage National Geographics. Food dyed paper. This is the other side of the foreign music sheet. And I just did the vintage trim here. Just a little ruffle vintage trim. But it's just ruffled with glue. I did not do like the sewing ruffle. Lined dyed paper. This is the other side of the kids activity book page. And here is the 1960s dictionary page again. And instead of adding the pockets at the bottom, I added them at the top. The coffee filters as pockets at the top and did up tucks. So I do have a little paper clip here as well. And just a little Care Bear sticker and Imagine. And on this is an index card that I've tea dyed. Added some lace on the background. This is a beautiful lace. I think this was cut out from like a tablecloth or something. I don't know. I purchased this from someone. And then a Care Bear fussy cut, bedtime bear. And then it's sewn all the way around. And again, it's just a journaling card. And then on the other side, let me get that up there, is again just the coffee filter with another sticker, and it says artist here. And this is a piece of cardstock that I've punched the corners, and then I've done stamps of butterflies and then some Care Bear stickers. I am going to make another Care Bear journal that actually will be for sale. This one, like I said, is mine now. And I'm very actually thrilled that I'm going to keep it, to be honest with you. This is food dyed paper. And this is the last page, which is our cardstock that we turned into pockets. And again, here I just have, this is one of the Care Bear cousins and little stamps of the butterflies that I did. And then this is just a piece of ephemera from something from something, I'm not sure exactly what. And then in here is just a vintage piece of ephemera as well from 1961. And here is just a piece of thin cardstock, rose colored cardstock. I folded up, made a little pocket, have a little Care Bear sticker here. And then this is just a little journaling card made out of scrap papers. And then the whale tail tab at the top. And that's it. That's the end of our journal. I know this was a very quick flip through, but I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I had a blast making it. I was a little upset with myself at the end because of trying to correct something that I should have just left as is. But we live and we learn. That's part of crafting as well. And I will be making another one Care Bear journal that will be for sale. This one is not, like I said. But most importantly, I enjoyed myself. I had fun, and I was able to cross off one of my 2025 journal themes that I wanted to accomplish for this year. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.